I thank my friend from Kansas. Appreciate him organizing an opportunity to come to the House floor and talk about this important issue. As the father of two children, I've been committed to policies for a safe and enduring future for all kids, and understand that we have to ensure the protection of kids no matter what their walk in life, particularly those with developmental disabilities. And Mr. Speaker, over 200,000 in the United States live with Down syndrome. 1 in 792 babies born with this genetic disorder. And while there have been great advances in medical research and public policy to enhance the lives of those affected by Down syndrome, there's still much work to be done. Individuals with disabilities face many challenges, and I understand the need to ensure access to vital services and medical equipment to support independent and active lives. This is critical to help effectively live with Downs. Getting our kids the proper development path at a young age helps them ensure they'll be healthier adults with a bright future. For over 20 years, I've watched with such pleasure young people begin to build that proper developmental path at Access Academy in Little Rock or Easter Seals Academy at Riverdale. As a former member of the board of directors of Arkansas Children's Hospital, I saw firsthand how important it was that parents are given the tools they need to keep their children healthy, and this is particularly important for families that have a child with a disability. Back in 1990, President George H.W. Bush signed the ADA into law, the Americans with Disabilities Act, and I was proud to have been working on President Bush's staff at that time. It was an amazing piece of legislative work that brought this Congress together that has benefited thousands and millions of Americans and families since. So I look forward to working with my colleagues to build upon that legislation so that all Americans can reach their full potential, no matter what challenges they face. And I continue to support efforts that provide services to individuals and families that are impacted by Down syndrome. Regardless of political ideology, I think we can all agree every single child deserves protection. And when I think about the kids over the past 2 decades that I've watched grow up who had incredibly nurturing parents that got them on that developmental path in the right way, that sacrificed so that they had that opportunity to talk about what my colleague did in the pursuit of happiness. And I see them smiling at workplaces when I visit in Conway, North Little Rock, that they have a job, that they're out working, that they have that self-sufficiency and excitement of the work they do. And it gives me such a warm feeling to see their success with all the hard work they've put in to that pursuit of happiness. Finally, Mr. Estes, I have to say, and I don't think it should be left unsaid today, that a right to abortion should not extend to children with traits deemed undesirable or inconvenient. Would we throw away a life so casually if a child had the wrong color eyes or off-texture hair? Of course not. So if a child does not fit the physical or developmental ideals of the parents, they should be treated with the same degree of medical attention, love, and care as any other child. And as a proud Catholic and proud pro-life member of Congress, I believe we need to value life. So I thank my friend from Kansas for hosting this important event today to talk about Down syndrome and the love we have for our American citizens that live with Down syndrome and the affection we have and support we have for their families. And I yield back to my friend from Kansas and thank him for his invitation.